What's going on, Leo? Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Hope you guys are doing amazing. So guys, it's time for a mid-month reading, and I always use the Starman tarot card deck to do this read. And this deck was inspired by David Bowie, and he collaborated on the artwork, so he's going to be in some of the cards. And I'm telling you all this because I normally do the star guide reading for the mid-month, but I found this Starman reading in the companion book for the tarot card deck, so I'm going to give you a bit of an intro what it says in the book. So it says, sorry about the light. Bowie was a shapeshifter, a person who tried on many personalities and forms. Use the Starman spread to reveal your hidden self, try on new personalities, and claim your rightful place in the stars. So I thought this would be an intriguing time to do this, and it sounds like my neighbor's yappy dog is outside. If it gets too bad, I'll go on a pause because I roll. Anyway, so because we're in the middle of a global ascension, right? Things are falling apart so that they can come together. So this is going to look at what part of you is outdated and what you should turn your attention to. And it's going to be a cool read. So I hope you guys enjoy. And I've been doing like shuffle, shuffle, shuffle in the background while talking because I like to keep the intro short in the interest of getting right to it. So Leo, the first card is going to look at what part of you is outdated. So let's have a look at that. And I like to do a deck cut for the first card. Sacred Clown. So the guy that likes new beginnings, you know, the fresh start. Is that always the best thing for you to do? Let's really look at this card here. So leaving things behind, moving ahead. Some people like the thrill of the chase, you know, and then once they secure something, they're bored with it, right? It could be that way with romantic partners. It could be that with profession. This is why some people are long-term students. They never graduate university because they can't decide what they want to do. So they're constantly in pursuit of something new. So starting over many, 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 many times is kind of a reflection of not being able to decide on something, or what's the word I'm looking here? Like commit to something full on, you know? So if you're a serial dater, this could be why. If you can't settle into a profession, it could be that you have this underlying thrill of the chase, which because you guys are a Leo, it's not surprising. You know, and I kind of get that implication from the King of Fire when I pull it too, because he reminds me of a really strong Leo, and I see that pattern there. So that part is outdated. It's time to pick a path, like something that you can really stick with. So what should you turn your attention to? But meanwhile, I mean, the Sacred Clown here, he's pretty suave. I just got to say that. So, and he's very magnetic, which is why that it could be so easy for you guys to start over, because people love to have you on their side. Anyway, what should you turn your attention to? You've got the High Priestess here. So hold on, I got this dog barking. One sec. We'll try again. Anyway, I'm not going to rant. I was going to, but this is about you guys. So High Priestess, this is calling on, you know, your intuition, which you could have been masking, you know, in order to take false trails and false starts. Something could really matter to you guys, and maybe you failed at it in the past, you know, and failure stings. But, you know, there's all kinds of quotations out there that say, you know, there's no such thing as a failure. The only failure is not getting up again. So if you've possibly developed this pattern of moving away because you had this failure, whether it be in romance or business or with your family or where you lived, and you're always feeling dissatisfied. There's something at the root of that. So the High Priestess really wants you to get in touch with yourself a little bit more and find out what's really going on. What's really going on, sorry. You know, and unfortunately, pain is a part of life, but, you know, it gets to a point where starting over is just a denial of your true path. So this is pretty fascinating, these cards we're getting for you guys so far. So when you start to follow your intuition instead of having like a knee-jerk reaction to everything, you know, you don't like your boss, or, you know, I think some people test their partners, especially if you're just starting to date somebody, and if they don't pass the test, they're gone. You know, so there's a really short checklist, and this is a general reading, guys, so it might not be everybody 100%, but there's a reason that you were guided here to this video. And this could be like really honing in on a particular part of your life. You might not be doing it in every single aspect, but you could be applying it where you were injured in the past emotionally because a perceived failure. But that failure was there to test you, not reroute you, really. So let's see how others will see this new part of you when you start to follow your intuition a little bit more. You know, you can follow the voice inside of you. You know, there's so much of a Leo that's a showman, right? So you like to be blazing the trail. You like to be first on race day. You like to snap the tape, you know? So there's sort of this calm period coming in for you guys. So let's see how other people will see you. Wow. So maybe other people are seeing this in you already, and you don't really think that they are, because you like to keep your chin up and like to see that, you know, exude that, you know, everything's cool, I'm fine. But you don't have to be fine. You know, you're here to express all of your emotions as a human being, right? So we do have the Three of Swords here. So this is a pain that is very, very close to you. And people that know you already know this about you, or they suspect it, and they're probably just waiting for you to come and ask for help. And that's going to be totally cool because, you know, being a trailblazer is really fun, but it's like you're out there on your own for a lot of your journey, because when you're ahead of the pack, you're not part of the pack, you know, and that can be really lonely for you, especially since Leo, you guys, what do they call? Oh, it's a pride of lions. I was going to say herd. But anyway, so I'm really just getting the sense of a pain that is being like, I'm cool, you know, I'm just going to go over here and start this and I'll be like, roar, and I'll be okay. But things are being blocked out. But other people see how sensitive you are. So let's see, how can this help you? How can this trait help you? Okay. Other people are just going to be able to come in and repair your damage. If this is somebody that was close to you that hurt you and you didn't bother telling them and you just sort of moved on, there's some sense of closure that needs to occur here for you, Leo, because we do have the Five of Pentacles. There's something missing. And because the pain associated with this failure is the Three of Swords, I would tend to believe that this is somebody close enough to be able to inflict that pain. You know? And a pain this deep generally happens in your childhood years. You know, somebody says something inadvertently, or maybe they were just, I want to say something, but, you know, my rating on YouTube. you know, some people are mean and some people are stupid. Some people are idiots. But there's a facet of you that needs to be nurtured here. And there are people available around you to help you. You've got some really impressive cards here. And it's like, you know, the showman you, like I was talking about in the intro for the tarot card reading. The showman, the sacred clown. Like, he's ready for the curtain to be drawn back. But then behind him is this like deep, really sensitive high priestess energy with the intuition, but it doesn't really match into the facade. So the facade is winning. And then even deeper beneath that is the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. So I posted this meme on Instagram, and it said something about how the Japanese have a theory that people have three masks, and one is for the public, one is for you know, people that are really close to them, and there's one that nobody else sees. You, like, your true inner self. So that's what I'm seeing here. This is the public you. You know, ooh. This is the private you, like really sensitive, intuitive. And this is the mask that you don't show anybody else. That deep pain and that sense of lack, like something went wrong. And everything, not everything, but a lot of what you are doing is a result of this injury that could probably really, really easily be fixed. So that card, the point of that card, it was saying, how can this trait help you? But I just got like sort of another level deeper into the pain that is underneath the public mask for you, Leo. So I want to pull one more card here. How can this trait help you? Once you start managing this and stirring it up a little bit, you're going to start to get the idea that is going to probably put you on the path to that stardom that I see in you, Leo. And I don't know how many readings I've seen, how you guys are going to be the first millionaire in your family, but right now it's sort of like driving with 3 full tires and a flat. It's like everything's bump, you know, everything's cool, bump, you know, so you keep on hitting these pits, and it's coming from within you. It's not any exterior influence. But there's somebody or even multiple people that can help you regain what is your birthright as a Leo with the confidence, and to be able to really move with that majesty, right? So, and once that is sort of not concealed, because you're doing a really good job of concealing it, like wild animals and like any animal will conceal its pain so that other people don't observe it. Then the real you, like the Starman you, is going to come out. Like the showman you is doing a great job right now. Unbelievable. But where's the rest? You've got to take these 3 layers with the 3 masks and get them all really, really flushed together. So it's kind of like Lego scattered on the floor. You've got to snap them together to make something. All right. So when you step on stage, what is the outcome of the show? Right? So taking everything that we've uncovered in the cards here, assimilating it, nurturing yourself, really collecting yourself, putting your Legos back together. You better pick them up off the floor because they hurt like when you step on them. Here he is. Here's the King of Wands. It's so funny that I was talking about him before. So the King of Wands, I do kind of get this energy from him too, but you know, the same sort of start over, do over, but there's a different level of accomplishment. The Sacred Clown, he's starting his journey over again, you know, and I'm seeing where this is being done as a deflection for you guys. But the King of Fire, this is your success level. This is where you can really attain what is meant for you in your life. You know, and this guy's really confident. He's taken everything and understands that it's part of his journey. And there's David Bowie's face right in here. And you have like mystical... I'm getting the word sorcerer around you guys that can really help you. And like, check this out. You know, there is a presence around you that you can tap into that to help you. You know, you probably have at least one angel around you at this time to be able to help you get everything right on kilter. You know, so you're driving on 4 full tires instead of 3 in a flat. Very interesting, you guys. You know, so really start tapping into who you are. You don't have to hide anymore. It's not about the show you put on. It is about the substance that brings it. So here you are at the end of all of this. Massive achievement with the King of Fire. Massive, massive recognition of self and using everything to stand back up again and steal the show. Really. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Peace out. Love you guys. Bye.